America great again.
What kind of a country do we want to have?
The truth of my life disproves their lie.
I think climate change is real.
I think we need to be able to have that policy debate.
Abortion has already splintered the GOP primary field, with candidates positioning themselves on a scale of whether there is a federal role in the controversial abortion debate or whether it is a state issue. Former President Donald Trump has not clearly articulated his position on the federal role in abortion, but he does take credit for the overturning of Roe v. Wade, a pivotal Supreme Court decision that once guaranteed federal constitutional protections for abortion.
I withstood vicious attacks to confirm three great Supreme Court justices, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett. Exactly 1 year ago today, those justices were the pivotal votes in the Supreme Court's landmark decision ending the constitutional atrocity known as Roe v. Wade.
Still, Trump blames fellow Republicans' hardline stance on abortion as the primary reason for their lack of success in the 2022 midterm elections. Second-place candidate Florida Governor Ron DeSantis recently signed a 6-week abortion ban in Florida. But as president, DeSantis is not as hopeful about the possibility of achieving similar federal limits to the controversial procedure.
I think there is a federal interest, but I think the reality is that, the country's divided on it. I don't have much confidence that Congress is going to do anything meaningful in this regard.
Another candidate, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, has clearly advocated for a national 15-week abortion ban.
If I were president of the United States, I would literally sign the most conservative pro-life legislation that they can get through Congress.
To get national-level legislation, however, Scott has emphasized the need to foster a healthy national dialogue about what he calls the culture of life. Former South Carolina Governor and UN Ambassador Nikki Haley's campaign, on the other hand, has emphasized the issue from a feminine perspective.
We can all agree that women who get abortions should not be jailed. A few have even called for the death penalty. That's the least pro-life position I can possibly imagine.
And she does not think a federal ban on abortion is feasible.
As a practical matter, you only achieve consensus when you have a House majority, a 60-vote Senate majority, and a president who are all in alignment. We are nowhere close to reaching that point.
Vivek Ramaswamy has said abortion is a human rights issue, calling himself unapologetically pro-life. At the same time, however, Ramaswamy does not support federal involvement in regulating abortion.
I think I'm the only Republican candidate in this field who has come out and said that I would not support a federal abortion ban of any kind. I think there's no legal basis for the federal government to legislate here.